Hey guys, Cell here, and back to some more Trails of Cold Steel. Everyone's currently level 10. I looked up about grinding in this game. Technically, you don't really need to on normal. Which, I mean, I'd understand. The fact that I also don't know how the heck to get a bunch of bonuses in the fights, seeing as how I don't have a massive enough AoE to kill them all in one go for a bunch of double, triples, and quadruple kills for more experience. In fact, I don't know necessarily how to do that, seeing as how, again, I don't have a massive enough ability. Grinding is a bit of a pain. I mean, I got some more of that mass for selling for more Mira. That's about all that really happened other than getting 2 levels. Okay, so I've already forgotten. What's our next objective? Oh yeah, and before I do that, I accidentally wandered close to this, so...
I wonder where we are.
It says Lunaria Nature Park.
Yeah, I walked a little bit too close to that and they talked. And I just got distracted by what I just did. Requests. Any bright ideas? Oddvin's Arms and Orbital Factory. This is this place, right? Yes. So we'll do this, then we'll go fight the enemy. Welcome, this is the shop's Orbital Factory. Oh, you wouldn't happen to be the students from Thor's, would you? That's correct. We're here in regards to your request. It involved replacing the ornamental lights in a road lamp on the highway, right? Can we ask for the details? Sure, let's get right to it. As you read, one of the road lamps on the western highway stopped working the other day. The cause of that is the ornamental light inside it breaking. So basically, I want you all to go switch the broken ornamental light for a new one. Speaking of which, here you go. So all that's required of us is to replace the broken one with this, then. Yeah, that's about the size of it. So where exactly on the western highway is it? Once you're on the highway, keep heading north until you can see a place called Lunaria Nature Park. There's a windmill in front of it that you can't miss. The lamp's near there. Make sure you check the maintenance panel to be sure that it's the right one. It'll have B02 written on it. Near the windmill in front of the nature park, understood? Is it safe to leave such work in our hands? I believe none of us have any experience related to this. Don't worry, pretty much anyone can do it. All you're doing is taking the light out and putting a new one in. Simple. I guess the most difficult thing about it is remembering the code to unlock it, but you can just write that down. There's a code. Yeah, you need to input it so you can open the maintenance panel. Let's see here. The code for B02 is 466515. 466515, got it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention. The light from the road lamps actually repel monsters. So in other words, in places where there's no light, they're much more likely to appear. Keep an eye out when you're replacing it. The last thing you want is to be caught off guard by monsters. I see. Thanks for the warning. That's pretty much it, then. Would you mind heading out to do it now? Leave it to us. Let's go, then. 4, 5, 5, 6... I've already forgotten. Thanks a lot, man. You broke my concentration. 4, 5, 5, 6, 1, 9? I don't know. I don't think I necessarily need to remember it myself, do I? The game can just remember it
Bring it on!
themselves, crap.
My turn!
Well, listen to stuff. Can I run?
Retreat! It didn't work.
Right!
Of course. Fine.
Let's go!
Too slow!
This is absolutely why I hate fighting these guys.
Give it up, everyone!
They are extremely freaking annoying.
Of course.
Go!
I'd like to heal,
That's that.
but
Let's keep moving.
I don't have the luxury of doing that right now, damn it. See, they just do way too much freaking damage, it's annoying. Which is why I wanted to grind in the first place, but there's no real point to it now. mean, before something major happens, I'm gonna save again. But that's just freaking ridiculous. Why do they do so much damage? It's like they just attack once and they just melt through our health. I don't understand why either. It sucks. This area seems kind of different from anywhere else we've been so far. Lunaria Park, huh? Seems like the park and more like a forest. Less like a park. Yeah, it really does feel a little out of place, sitting smack dab in the middle of farmland as far as the eye can see. It may have had some religious significance in ages past. Perhaps it was a place where the animists of ancient times chose to enshrine the spirits of the forest. There's a place much like that in my hometown. Yeah, there's one in mine too. We have to fight these fools, or are they just gonna let us go? Who are you? And what are you doing here? We're travelers, merely passing through, and who might you be? Well, the park ranger's here. And as you can see, the park's off limits right now, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Off limits? Is there something, construction work going on or something? Something like that, yeah. Well, that's beside the point. It's off limits, so get lost. We got things to do here. And what's the attitude? As uncouth as their warning may have been, we should still turn back. This area is indeed off limits. We're trespassing. Yeah, and it's not like we have any urgent business here or anything. Good point. Come on, let's go. Although I must admit, something about this still feels a little off. Wait, where the hell are we? Didn't we head to... We did! Lunaria Nature Park. I'm not trespassing. What the hell, man? Is it one of these? No. System. No, not the system either. Notes. We need to use a replaceable near the windmill in front of Lunaria Nature Park. Near the windmill. In front. Oh. See, it would make more sense if I would, pay attention. I saw the enemy and I ran. It's this one. It's supposed to be near the windmill in front of Nature Park, right? This light doesn't appear to be working. Which means that's probably the one Samus was referring to. Probably. Let's check the number on it. 302, yeah, this is the one. Alright, then we must enter the code. After taking care of our uninvited guests. What? Monsters. There's sure a lot of them. Guess those lights really work. We need to change that thing quick. Rain, can we entrust the task itself to you? Sure thing. The rest of you, keep the monsters at bay while I make the switch. You can count on us. Okay, first things first, I need to input the code to open the maintenance patch. Pretty sure it was 466. I know it was 2 6s. 515. 466 515. That should do it. It opened. Thank you very much for at least giving me a choice. So at least remember there were 2 6s and none of the other ones had that. Now let's get the new women's lights in place. Thank you so much for your help. Looks like things have finally calmed down. Thankfully, hard to believe how much of a difference those things make. You got that done in record time, Rain. Yes, I was expecting the process to take much longer. Well, it was a pretty simple procedure, since I wasn't being harangued? What? By monsters the whole time, anyway. Still, good job. And I guess that's a wrap. Yeah, now we can just need to go back and report to Seamus. Not Seamus, Samus. Okay. If I can, avoid enemies, we can rest in the bed in the weathercock. Because boy, do we need to freaking do that. Don't get hit me, you little punk. It really sucks, man. It really does. Alright, Samus. is... Where again? Right here. Hey there. I take it the job's done. It is. Allow us to give you a detailed report on it, too. We need to explain what happened while they replaced the ornament light. We have the older ornament light here, too. Thanks. I'll get this fixed up so it can be used again. Glad you're all safe after dealing with those monsters, though. They were hardly a threat. Huh. We did take the request up knowing it could be dangerous after all. You military academy kids really are a tough group. Oh yeah, can't forget to give you your reward now, can I? Detection. Are you sure we can take one of your quartz? Of course, you did some solid work, you know. Thanks for the help. Feel free to come along whenever you need to give me to give you your ornaments a checkup. Okay. Now we can head on over to the weathercock and heal up. Well, I'll see you guys at the next quest area. Alright, well this isn't the East Celdic Highway, but I saw a chest when grinding. 170th. Okay, now we can head over to the East Highway. Okay, now we're in the East Highway. Any chests around here?
This would be a really tranquil area, if not for the monsters.
Yeah, let's be careful.
Be careful, huh? Come on, punks. Come after me. Now this is what I also was doing.
Now's our chance.
There we go.
Here we go!
It's my...
Right!
Right!
Go!
Right!
Now let's see. Heat wave, can I hit both of them? Well, this sucks. I was gonna go for an AoE ability. Yep. Didn't work out.
Alright, let's keep
We got
going!
unscathed at least. Not like it helped much, but we did it. Just ho! EP charge 1, huh? Alright. Oh, another one. Okay. No. Screw you.
Fire! Now's our chance.
That was a bit too close to come
Here we
through.
go!
I can do...
Right!
Right!
Go!
It's my turn.
My turn!
My turn!
Go!
Right!
My turn! Is
And
everybody
goodbye.
okay?
Turbo mode is especially helpful with just spamming attack. It's great. Round bait, alright? Save the game right here. I mean, I have 300 save states after all. Would do me good to at least save often. There's another chest around here. And there's wolves.
It's a treasure chest.
Now's our chance! We can do this!
Go!
Alright, now. Did I knock you
There.
that way?
I can do this.
No, I cannot.
Right!
My turn!
It's my turn.
My turn! That's the power of...
Is that a treasure chest?
Yes, it is, and I skipped past the experience. My bad. Foxy puppet. What are you? Revives on KO. Oh, it's this thing. Okay. So, can I equip something else? Oh yeah, I completely forgot that I bought this for you. Sword tail badge. You can prevent blind with this. I think I'm gonna go with the sword tail badge on you as well. Now they're both faster, which is great. Any other chests around here? No. Oh, there. Oh,
They caught us off
God,
guard.
come on!
But no.
Here we go!
Know what? Know what? Oh no, she got hit and lost her CP. Damn it! Is that important? No, it's not. Damn it. Well, this sucks. Now she has her CP. Screw both of you.
I can do this.
Double kill. That's exactly what I needed. Alright, Heat Wave.
Let's go.
Facts. Resounding beat.
Give it up, everyone!
Huh?
And another double kill. Screw all of you.
That takes care of them.
Thanks for the experience. That was so uncalled for. This is why I saved. More so in this game than pretty much any other. Because the enemies do way too much freaking damage, and I don't know why. Albeit my gear probably sucks, but I can't really do much about that right now. This must be the phone that put out that monster extermination request. Should we go inside and ask for more details? Yeah, we might as well. Certainly better than just wandering around blindly until we find the thing. Agreed, we're here now. So now it's as good a time as any to introduce ourselves and ingratiate ourselves to the locals, I guess. Yes. Let's do that, shall we?
Wow, this farmhouse is huge.
Oh, look at the cows!
Hello, sir. What brings you here? You're looking for my granddad. He's inside. I didn't know that, but sure. You have any loot that I can steal around here? You know, like some heavy-duty gear that'll let me not take any damage for at least 50 or 60 levels? That'd be nice. Loot, loot. Can I rob these people blind? No. Damn. Okay. Hello, would you happen to be Zero? We're here to take care of the monsters that causing trouble here. As such, we'd like some further details on it. Oh, you're here. I mean, you are. I'm the man you're looking for then. While I didn't know that I would be students taking care of it, I wasn't aware that you had the young ladies in your company. First, if you're younger than I had expected too, perhaps this request may be too dangerous for you after all. Thank you for your concern. However, there's no need to worry. All of us here have combat experience already. Indeed, this all serves as part of my training too, so please allow us to undertake the request. Well, if you insist. We'll come across a plateau of sorts if you proceed beyond here. That's where the monster tends to appear. It truly is a ferocious one, so much so that passing by the area is impossible as it attacks everything it sees. Do take extra care when approaching it. Right. Being careless with this one doesn't seem like an option. We'll have to be thoroughly prepared for it. Allow us to make our way there once our preparations are complete then. Yeah, let's give this everything we've got. Preparations like attacking an enemy and getting to heal ourselves up. That's the only preparation I need. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, that is something I need to do. Hey, fools, come on. Come at me. Well, you know. You cannot.
Now's our chance! We can do this!
My turn!
Oh, craft motivate.
It's my turn.
Now, what does this do? West Arrow, she got this one in, while I was grinding. Let's heal.
Hang in there.
You have my thanks.
My turn!
Okay, so yeah, it heals everyone but herself. That sucked. Sounding beat.
Give it up, everyone!
Of
Just
course.
so that you can heal yourself up.
My turn!
Of course.
It's my turn.
My turn!
My turn. Hi.
And we win.
We should keep going.
Thanks for the help. Oh, bonus level 2, nice. Killing enemies, restore CP plus 5 for an enemy killed. Huh. Awesome. Arts, Impassion. Killing enemies plus 10 CP per enemy kill now. Nice. Cannon reach level 2. Now healed by Tira by 1.5 now. Huh, cool. Oh, we got some new abilities. That's nice. Wonder what the heck Impassion does. Guess we'll find out. Save. Alright, old man, we're ready. Well, it's about as ready as I think we'll be. You will come across a plateau of sorts to be seen beyond here. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought we had to come back and talk to him. Saying we're ready. So, plateau beyond here, but... where exactly do we go from here? Oh, the highway 2, okay. Any chests? No, like the one I missed. Nope. Alright. The enemy is right over there. Chest. Oh, yeah. Here, a bomb. Thanks.
The Transcontinental Railroad, huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
Yeah, if you keep on heading east, you'd eventually reach Gorelia Fortress.
Is that a name I'm gonna need to remember? Guessing Gorelia Fortress is beyond here. HP 1. Nice. Get fighting that guy. Hey there, buddy.
Fire!
The advantage is ours.
My turn.
I can.
Of course.
Here we go.
Okay, it takes a lot more to kill these guys.
I can
than
do this.
thought.
My turn. Right.
Here we go.
I can do this.
Okay, you're the one who's gonna be attacking next. So
Is
you,
everybody
and there we
okay?
go. Well, we're halfway to leveling up to level 11. Reviving Balm, I'll take that. Definitely probably gonna need it.
Whoa, he snuck up on us!
Serious?
Right.
I hate every last one of you.
You have my thanks.
Thanks!
Wait, what? I didn't equip her with the reviving puppet. How the hell is she alive? Weird.
Right.
I don't know what the hell just happened. Screw this game, man. Oh, wait, what?
No.
Go.
I hate this game currently. What the hell, man? Now I need to go all the way back to revive her? Really? Screw you.
My turn.
This is why
My
I do
turn.
not like these enemies, man,
My
at
turn.
all.
Of course.
Yes,
You
it's
still
because
have
I got
a lot of
freaking,
training to do.
ambushed. Who the hell cares, man? They still shouldn't do that much.
Oh, a treasure chest!
And how Elisa's dead and yeah, I'm still able to play as her, I don't even know.
You have my thanks.
My turn!
My turn.
Right. Evil will fall before my blade.
Yeah, screw you, wolves. Now, I reloaded my save, got
It's
chests
a treasure
again,
chest.
and killed the wolves this time. Instead of them killing Alista. So now, save the game again, which is why I saved 9 million times. For some crap that happens like that. Obviously can't get up there. Oh, hello there, lizard. Is that the monster we're looking for? I'd say so. It certainly seems to be. It looks pretty tough. What should we do? We don't really have any choice, do we? We have to kill it. It's causing problems for the farmers. Everyone, double check your equipment. We need to be prepared for whatever this thing might throw at us. Understood. Right. Double check our armor, huh? How's about I just double check by saving the game again? Yes, I know. Warning, warning. Do you come after us, or can I go around you? I very much cannot get a back attack on you, can I? No, you're just cautiously...
Fire!
Yep, nope.
Fire! Fire!
Yeah, no, see? It instantly... Fine.
Be careful, this one looks strong.
Go!
Alright, now, motivate.
All right, let's do this!
Got it, okay. Right.
Bats, flame burge, plus arrow. Alright. Heat wave.
Let's go.
Right.
Bats, resounding beat.
Give it up, everyone.
What are you gonna do?
Too slow!
Okay, so you can AoE everyone.
My turn.
Gideon Dan.
Behold, my most powerful strike!
I mean, might as well use it if I have it, right? Hell yeah, look at
My
that
turn.
damage. I really wish I could move on the battlefield without actually having to use the move ability. It would be really nice.
There!
It's my turn.
Oh, for a second I thought the enemy healed. No, that was just me. That would have sucked. Alright. Flambird.
Turn to flames.
What do you do?
Burn!
317, not bad.
Right.
Oh, I think he's burning right now, which is awesome. Craft. Detector.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
He also got this one leveling up.
Analysis complete.
Okay. So he's weak to whatever those two are. Yeah, shields is 2 as an item. Status. Okay, he gets 728
Here we go.
experience as well.
Of course.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. I can tell that that's gonna be a big ability.
Right.
Craft.
Turn to
Flamebird.
flames.
Go!
Oh, that stopped him from doing it. Okay. Okay, I see now.
There.
You can stop the big ability if you actually hit the unbalancing weakness. Wait, oh, we're not linked, are we? Why is it not letting me link? Weird. Okay, whatever. Blue Lullaby.
Good night.
Missed, of course.
Of course.
Oh, I was hitting the wrong ability. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah.
Ha! Now!
I'll take you up.
Right.
Maybe when he went down before it removed the links. Not sure.
Turn to flame.
My turn!
You
Of
can't do
course.
anything to me.
Hey!
Okay?
Now!
I'll take you up.
Goodbye, fool. He wins
You
one
fought
enemy.
well, Ellie.
We're fine.
It's all I can do to keep up with you.
Thanks for the level.
I did it!
I've only just begun.
That takes care of that. I don't know how we did it, but we won. It would have been even tougher if not for the power of our combat links. I hate to admit it, but Arcus does seem to have a lot of potential. You hate to admit it. Why? And never mind that. We should go tell the people at the farm that we took care of the monster they reported. Oh yeah. I hope they're pleased. Something wrong, Laura? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Okay. Arcus really seems to be amazing, so is Arcus like the company that creates stuff just like her father? They're like the enemy of her father's company and whatnot, maybe? I'm not sure. That could be it. The old man we took care of it for you. Oh, I assume you're taking care of that monster. That's correct. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Now we can finally begin harvesting again. I'll have to let the family know right away. You're welcome. I found myself surprised at how close this area is to Celdic, however. Wouldn't have been much quicker to make a request to the provincial army instead. Well, it is admittedly close, but this area in Celdic as a whole really is on the very outskirts of the Cruzen province. As such, the provincial army isn't very interested in aiding us. Ah, yeah, it's not too hard to believe considering their attitude earlier. That certainly doesn't sit well with me. I probably shouldn't say any more on the matter. However, I do still owe you all your reward for this. Please take these. 10 fresh eggs, 10 strawberry, honey, and coarse rock salt, thanks. That's really generous. Can we really have this much? Why, of course, we've got enough to last us here as it is. After all your help, it's the least I can do. I hope you enjoy them. These look great, thank you. Hey, you don't get much fresher than this. I'm looking forward to digging in. I'm rather envious that you have the opportunity to eat such delicious fruit every day. That's one of the benefits of being a farmer. Unfortunately, though, it's not all good. Things have been getting tougher lately, seeing as how goods are being imported so cheaply nowadays. I wasn't aware of that. Importing has become a much easier task now thanks to the Transcontinental Railroad and international flights. Furthermore, more and more goods can now be legally imported as a result of the rising population. Come to think of it, I've noticed an increase in cheaper ingredients lately. Oh, my apologies, I shouldn't be wasting your time with all of this. Regardless, you all have my thanks for today. Now we can move on to harvesting without any worries. Allow us to thank you too. We actually learned a lot from doing this request. Feel free to get in touch should anything else come up. And the quest is now complete. And since
My
we're
turn,
done, not necessarily having to fight enemies, we can go back to Reen now. Guess that does it for all the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped. Same, I don't venture out onto the highways very often. The two of you sure seem okay though. Oh well, my hometown is in the countryside too, so I'm kind of used to this. And with all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably nothing for her. Indeed, I find this level of exercise to be quite manageable. However... What is it? No, I'm sure it's nothing. I believe we should return to the inn now, should we not? Yeah, let's. I'm guessing Instructor Sarah is still there. We can give our report and also ask her a bit more about the purpose behind these field studies. That would definitely be good to know. She hasn't told us anything about what's happening tomorrow either. Alright then, let's head back to town. And this is where I would love to have fast travel. See you guys there. Don't give a crap. The one paid. What's going on? It sounds like something happening over at the market. There appears to be some manner of dispute occurring. I wonder what's up. Should we go take a look? Yeah, let's go and see. Before we get into any disputes, let's save the game. Now we can go. What's up, everyone? Don't give me that crap! This is my spot! I paid for it, so it's mine! I'm the one who paid for this spot! Look, I've even got the permit for it, so stop lying to me and vamoose! May I ask what the problem is? Perhaps we can help in some way. There seems to be some question over which of these two gentlemen gets control of this area to set up his stall. The young merchant over there is local, while that merchant wearing the suit is from the capital. So they're both claiming the same spot. How odd. Permits for the market are issued by the province's ruling lord. Oh, so for Celdic that would be... Ah! This isn't good. We must stop them. But who are you? Unhand me at once! I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but violence isn't going to solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've been worked into a rage. What are you high schoolers? This has nothing to do with you meddling kids. And your dog, too. We're having a mature discussion here, and I'll thank you not to interfere. Since when has grabbing a person by the neck been considered mature? If you truly intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults. What did you say to me? We're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're currently visiting this town on a field study. And while we're not yet full members of the army, I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight in such a public place. Military Academy? So there are a bunch of soldiers in training. What in Ado's name is happening here? Hey there, old man. Oh, now look what you've done. Otto. I've been filled in on what happened. I understand both of you have a permit for the same stall, is that correct? Yeah. But both permits expire at the same time, too. What's the meaning of this? I understand your concerns, but fighting over it here is greatly inconveniencing the other customers. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I'll need you both to put your differences aside until it's been resolved. Okay. I guess. Well, that was a close one. Seems like everything's going to be fine now, though. Yeah, I guess he's the guy in charge. I really appreciate the four of you stepping in to help defuse the situation. But I suppose I should expect no less from the infamous Class 7 I've heard so much about. Oh? But how do you know about Class 7? My name's Otto. I'm the manager of Celdic's Grand Market. I have some things to discuss with you, so if you'd be so kind as to come along, I'll treat you to some tea. Okay. Guess we're following the old man, then. Aw. Guessing the other guy got the stall? He didn't. Well, not the one he wanted. So you were responsible for choosing our assignments. Indeed. Principal Van Dyke is an old friend of mine, you see. He asked me to personally select a few tasks that you might be able to complete. Well, that was nice of him. We appreciate your consideration as well. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful to you for taking some troublesome tasks off my hands. And I can't thank you enough for your help at the market. If you hadn't been there, I imagine someone would have ended up getting hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. So both merchants will be taking turns using the same stall at the front of the market? That's right, both of their permits are genuine, but their merchandise and temperaments don't lend themselves to sharing a space. Eventually, they agreed to a compromise where they would each use this front stall on alternate weeks. The other stall we reserved is near the back of the market, however, so whoever's relegated there will likely see far lower sale numbers. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still really unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. To my knowledge, the issuing of market permits is the sole responsibility of each province's ruling lord. Well, mistakes such as this to have been made in the first place raises some rather unpleasant questions. That's true, it's a lord's duty to control the flow of goods. If we can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. Quite right. Ordinarily, that responsibility would fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke. The Cruzen province is ruled by Duke Alberia, one of the four most powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately, the situation surrounding Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few months ago, we increased the sales tax for our market rather significantly. And with a larger percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. Fights like the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. I've never heard of anything like that happening in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? Of course. I've even gone to Brayerhard numerous times to petition the Duke personally. But they always just drive me away at the gate without listening to a word I have to say. This has been going on for roughly 2 months now. If that's the case, the mix-up with the permits may be more than just an accident. Are you suggesting they might be getting careless when dealing with the market, or maybe they're deliberately trying to cause problems? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions. But I will say that before all this began, the soldiers in the guardhouse absolutely would not have intervened in a scuffle like that. Well, would have. Oh. Unlike the Imperial Army, the Provincial Army's main priority is maintaining the status quo throughout their territory. So mediating arguments which threaten that status quo should absolutely fall into the scope of their duties. Correct. It seems that unless we accept this tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. The commanding officer at the guardhouse has even made comments suggesting as much. That's not right at all. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about matters like this with you. This is strictly an internal affair to be dealt with among us merchants. You have no reason to concern yourselves with it. You need to be focused on your field study, and I'll have a new list of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. You will? So you were asked to prepare some for each day of our visit then? That's right. I've got a few difficult ones in mind too, but I'm sure you're up for them. Or at least I hope you are. Don't worry, we are. We'll do our very best to meet your expectations. Mind telling us the backstory of the inn's name, Weathercock? Please? So, do we have free time now or something? Like, what do we do now? Let's see. Notes. Yeah, everything's done. Back in the inn and get some rest. Okay. Wait, where are we? Oh, we followed him here, okay. That all sounds really unfair. Yeah, I agree. The provincial lords have the duty and right to decide upon and collect taxes in the regions they control. And as long as that remains the case, there's not really much the general populace can do to stand against them. I'm reluctant to comment on how others choose to rule their own territories, but harassing one's people like this seems clearly inappropriate. I've heard many rumors about the current head of House Alberia. The current head is Eustace's dad, right? So couldn't we ask Eustace for some help here? I doubt there's anything he could do among the nobility. Decisions made by the head of the house are absolute. And since the Alberians represent the 4 great houses, that old tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor himself is probably the only one with more power than the heads of the 4 great houses. Guess that's a no then. I see you're all busy mulling over things. Excellent, excellent. Instructor Sarah, what brings you here? I figured it was about time for me to get going. Group B's not getting anything done as expected, so I'm off to help sort them out. What? You're going to see Group B now? The town of Parham is a considerable distance from here. Now, you let me worry about that. You 4 are perfectly capable of looking after yourselves anyway, right? Put your heads together and think, and I'm certain you'll see what you need to do. Ah. Bye, Sarah. Ideos be with you. I'll be looking forward to your report. I think that's what she said. I can't believe it. It's as though she knows exactly what's going on. Even though she spent the whole day drinking at the inn, can she read minds or something? I suggest we return to our room and rest for the night in any case. We still have our reports to write, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. I'm so tired. Me too. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep at the dinner table without even making it to my bed. Yes, and yet you need to make a report. Well, since I'm the leader, I guess I need to do that to the weathercock. Still don't know why it's called that. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there anything around here? I mean, there's nothing I could really do at the Celdic Grand Market. They don't sell any armor. What about you guys? Do you sell any armor? Shop. Buy. Oh no, EP choice. That's all you sell. Thanks. Exchange the mass that we've got. $5,170 mira. I will totally take that. Thank you for the cash. Master Quartz, Scepter. Oh, that's kind of bad. Ornament? Arts? Oh, wait, hold on. Impassion. Base of Spirits restoring 20 CP for 4 turns. Oh, cool. Unopened. Yes, can I open it? No. Fine. Here, unopened. Yeah, no, I can't do anything with anyone else. That kind of sucks. Modify and exchange? So what happens if I modify this? Oh no, that's just synthesizing it, okay. Defense plus 10. Affects an enemy. Fellas revives one ally and heals a small amount of HP. Well, well, well. I'll be synthesizing that. That's for sure. HP plus 500. Temporary fire protection. Strength plus 10. Heals all allies in an area with purifying breath. Move. Time to cast arts is cut by 10%. Okay. Luminous Ray. So let's get the breath one. Having everyone being able to heal is actually kind of good. I'd hope. At any rate. Open slots. Oh, that's why I couldn't open them. Oh yeah. You can already heal. How much does this cost? 140. Line 3. Yeah, let's give ourselves breath. When the Arcus covers, doesn't really do anything. At least not that I can see. Quartz. Let's give breath right here. We can heal. And that's about it. I don't want customize weapon. I need a new Uzuki. Oh, the rapid bow. I need a light bow. Damn it all. I don't have any of this. Exchange? That's just for Sepith again. Okay, fine. At least now we have another healing ability. Return to the inn for dinner. Alright, what's up? I mean, showing us something now? Otto, what's up? Something gonna die tonight? Still can't get over that name.
Ah, that was delicious.
Thank you for having voice acting.
Those were some seriously fresh vegetables, too.
Yeah, nothing beats food made from local ingredients.
I quite enjoyed the rye bread myself.
I suppose this whole field study thing isn't so bad when you take the menu into account. I wonder what the others in Group B are doing right now.
Somehow, I doubt they're sitting around a table and talking like we are.
That would certainly be a shock if they were.
A few of them would.
I can't help but question what exactly Class 7's purpose is, though. Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus, but I don't think that's the only reason we've been brought together.
I'm certain it's not. If that were all, today's field study tasks would serve little purpose.
It seems as though she's trying to make us experience, I don't know, things. Like all kinds of things, big and small. What I can't wrap my head around, though, is why.
Yeah.
To give us experience out into the world.
Instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along.
What do we have to offer one another, when our reasons for enrolling at Thor's in the first place are undoubtedly very different?
Our reasons?
I hadn't considered that.
My reason for enrolling was quite simple. I aim to come ever closer to my goal. Or rather, to the person whom I regard as such.
Your father?
Who's that?
This is neither the time nor the place to discuss such matters. Best to save that topic for another day.
Your father, your brother, an old childhood friend, an arch enemy that, did you wrong.
What about you, Elisa? Why did you enroll at the academy?
We can learn more about each other.
There's no one single reason, but I think I just wanted to assert my independence. I mean, my situation back at home isn't exactly ideal, and this seemed like a good way to get out and do more, I guess.
I see.
It sounds like I'm probably in the minority then. See, I wasn't intending on coming here at all originally. I wanted to do something completely different.
You did?
Oh yeah, you said you were really hoping you'd get into a music academy, right?
Oh?
Well, I wasn't that serious about it or anything.
Oh, now we get to learn
What about
Reed.
you, Reen? You're the last holdout, and since you're the one who brought it up, it's only fair you answer the question too.
I really want to know this too.
Me?
You gonna actually spill the
I wanted to
beans?
find myself, I guess.
Find yourself?
Huh?
Sorry. That makes it sound like a much bigger deal than it actually is. That's the best way I can think of to put it, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Going on a journey of self-discovery? It's actually a pretty cool answer.
Yeah, I had no idea you were such a romanticist. You sure don't come across as one.
Dang.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Laura? You the same way? Maybe? Well, I know something he just said about trying to find himself struck a chord with you. So, you want me to wake you up at 6 tomorrow, right? Yes, please. We only have until tomorrow evening, so we need to get an early start. We really appreciate it. Not a problem at all. Have a good night. Good night.
But we're not actually going to sleep yet, are we? Not until we write our reports for the day.
She could also be looking for her own rival. Someone that can rival her own power to push herself, to make her stronger. Something like that.
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now, but it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon.
She seems to have forgotten all about the room situation. And I'm not about to remind her.
Oh, don't worry. She'll remember as soon as you guys get into your room. Although, she's probably still gonna tie you up.
Reen?
That sounds wrong. Or right. However which you take
What is
it.
it?
I was unsure whether to ask or not, but I've decided that this question bears answering. Why have you chosen to hold back?
What?
Your sword style and technique. It is the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, is it not? Popularized by the sword hermit, Yoon Ka-fai, It combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles. Those who master any of its forms are referred to as a divine blade, and are said to understand the true nature of all things.
You certainly know an awful lot about it. I didn't think it was particularly renowned here in the Empire.
We of the Arcade School consider the studying of other swordsmanship styles to be an essential part of our training. In addition, my father once told me, if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of time before you encounter a follower of the 8 leaves.
And what do you know? Reen just happens to be that.
Your father said that? It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blade Master himself. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a dropout who's never even been able to progress past beginner level. I did train under Master Ka-Fi for a while, but I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with my abilities, and he cut my training short.
What?
So I'm really not holding back. Honest, I actually kind of feel like I'm dirtying the good name of the 8 Leaf School, in fact. But this is my limit. I'm sorry I can't quite live up to your expectations. Laura?
You have no reason to apologize to me. This is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. Though I'll admit to some disappointment, I was hoping you'd prove to be a good sparring partner. I'm going to practice outside for a bit. Please go and finish your report with Elisa and Elliot.
Good job, man. Love watching her go or something. Come on, let's go. Although, yeah, she is a bit disappointed, that's for sure. Lisa and Elliot, are you listening in?
There's a lot he doesn't want to talk about, huh? I can see in his eyes sometimes that he's bottling something up and trying really hard to keep anyone else from noticing.
You've noticed it too? You sure have taken quite an interest in him.
I was just trying to work out the best time to apologize, that's all.
Yeah, that's
It's
why.
not like I've been consciously paying attention to him or anything, honestly.
Reen's not the only one bottling up his feelings, though, is he? You've been doing the same thing.
He's got you there, Lisa.
Yeah, I guess I have.
Alright, what of our next tasks going to be?
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Oh, we're now B6. Nice.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Received information as a perk. Nice. So any bright ideas was 4 + 1. I'm guessing it's a +1 because I didn't screw up and I remembered. Possibly.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, such nice time being in Weathercock. Here are your tasks for the day. The market manager left them with me. Thank you. So, you're just gonna stand there being all creepy like? Huh. Wait. These aren't urgent. So, technically we don't need to do these because they're not urgent. I'm still gonna do them, but we don't have to. Yesterday I found a wallet on the floor in front of my stall. Would someone be willing to find its owner for me? See me at the ceramics stall and I'll tell you more. Oh hey, it's the ceramics girl. A large fortress monster has been sighted on the West Celdic Highway. We'd all be happy if someone took it out. Monster Zwardard. Stone bridge leading to Heimdallr and the West Celdic Highway. Alright. Even fewer than yesterday. Maybe he gave us less work to do because he knew we were going back to Trista today. Sounds about right. He is a very considerate man. The last train heading your way leaves here around 9 tonight. You get those done quickly enough, you can have dinner here before you leave. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate your kindness. Shall we get started then? Sounds good. Looks like today's tasks are all optional. Hello, I wanted to apologize for what I said to you yesterday evening. Mean? As I told you then, This is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. It is not something for which an apology is required. That's not really what I mean. I wanted to apologize for making light of the way of the sword. What I said about being a dropout who's never been able to progress past beginner level was disrespectful. You must have confided to the school I followed into the path of the sword itself. For those reasons, I feel it was inappropriate of me to say what I said, so I'm sorry. If that's the case, then there is one other person you should be apologizing to as well. I can't pretend to know much about your personal circumstances, but regardless of one's background and social standing, one should always be able to live with pride in him or herself. Thus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. Let me ask you a question, Reed. Do you like the path of the sword? It's not really a matter of liking it or disliking it, I don't think. It's a part of my life, an inseparable part of who I am. That's all I wanted to hear. I feel exactly the same way. Laura. So you two are friends again then? Were we not? There was never any rift between us that I knew about. Indeed, this was all handled rather neatly, I felt. Oh, you're both so simple-minded. I feel like an idiot spending so much time trying to devise a plan to get the two of you to make up. Whoa. Whoa. You did what now? It would seem we've caught you undue concern. Geez, can we all just forget about this and move on? Looks like the ground's dried after the rainfall, so to speak. Glad to see you all looking a bit less gloomy. Margot, we've got trouble, big trouble. Slow down, Louise. It's first thing in the morning and you're about poised to wake the dead. You're making such commotion. Where have you been anyway? You're late. I'm sorry. I just got caught up in the way here. But never mind that. We have a big trouble. Something terrible happened over at the market. Something terrible, you say? What terrible thing has happened exactly? Well, it sounded like it actually took place last night. 2 of the stalls over at the market were destroyed and all their merchandise was stolen. This is most terrible indeed. A robbery! Oh my. I suppose that means the market might be opening late today, which means we could end up with more customers as people wait here for a resolution. Louise, get this place ready. You got it. As for you four, this is our problem, not yours. You just focus on your field study and leave this incident to us locals. You have your own tasks to worry about after all, and we're still gonna stick our noses where they don't belong. Of course. I'll be back later. Thanks again. What's up? Well, what should we do? I have to admit, I'm curious. It's not far, so we might as well just go take a look. Alright, let's take a slight detour and see what's happening at the market then. What do you mean a slight detour? We can just not do the other requests. I know that, right? Alright, what's up? I'm sorry, the grain market isn't quite open for business yet. Oh, it's the students from yesterday. Good morning. Opening late today after all, I see. I'm afraid so. Guess you already know about the robbery yesterday, huh? The 2 merchants' 2 stalls were destroyed, but still arguing about it. You bastard! You're not going to get away with this. This is the same 2 from yesterday. Oh no, not them. The manager came to try and break them up, but he doesn't seem to be having much luck. I hope no one ends up getting hurt. What should we do, Rain? Maybe we could try talking to them. Considering everything that just happened yesterday, you just might be the cavalry we need right now. Would you mind? Not at all. Let's go. How dare you destroy my stall, you damned coward! I knew you country folk weren't to be trusted. Who else could it have been? Just come clean and admit it already. Who are you calling a coward? You Heimdallrian snob. You're the one who wanted my stall for yourself. Calm down, gentlemen, please. Playing all innocent and trying to paint me as the bad guy here. You make me sick. What do we say to this? Settle this right now, here and now. Bring it on. Hold it. Class 7. You kids again. Keep your noses out of this. I'm gonna make him pay for smashing my stall. Smashing? Wow. That's a lot of damage. Wow, they really are completely ruined. This is awful. However, harming one another is not going to bring them back. In the end, they will still be smashed and you will be worse off. But this anger isn't something going away unless I do something. You took all my goods too, so I haven't even got anything to sell. What are you talking about, you? We're the one who stole my goods. And you're gonna give them all back right now and fix the damage you did to my stall. Well, I can't be held responsible for my actions. This isn't good. I don't think they're even listening to what we're saying. What do we do? Stop this at once. Hey, it's these three. The Provincial Army. What? What is the meaning of this? It's the middle of the morning. Stop this nonsense immediately. But I believe you are the one in charge here. I demand an explanation as to what has transpired. But well, you see, market manager explained to the Provincial Army officer what had happened the previous night. I see. Solution is simple then. Men, take them away. Yes, sir. What? What did you mean, take us away? 2 stalls were destroyed. 2 sets of goods were stolen. The truth is, it's clear as day. 2 merchants in the midst of a heated disagreement committed the same crime at the same time. But that's not fair, Do you think it's premature to draw such a conclusion without any investigation? The Provincial Army doesn't have time to waste on the petty squabbles of merchants. But I'm not an unreasonable man. Cease your dispute and you'll be left alone. Continue and you will come with us. The choice is yours. But they're trying to force both merchants to forget this ever happened. Sweep the whole ordeal under the rug. Yeah, something about this seems really wrong. I'm pretty sure those guys are the ones who did it. Very good, then. I'm sure you can agree that wasting time on shenanigans like this is detrimental to all parties involved. I hope you'll think twice before causing such a ruckus ever again. Now, if you'll please excuse us, I'm a busy man and I have more pressing matters to attend to. There they go. Well, I guess they did stop those 2 from fighting, but they did nothing to solve the underlying problem. But this isn't right. I see now how the Provincial Army here conducts itself. I'm sure you both are still pretty angry about this, but right now the 2 of you need to focus on keeping cool-headed. If you have the time to fight, try to use that time for something more productive instead. You'll feel a lot better. Yeah, I shouldn't have let my anger take control of me like that. We can't open the Grand Market for business until we cleaned up these busted stalls. We're running late, so I hate to ask, but would you all mind lending me a hand? Market Manager Otto, with assistance from merchants at the market, cleared away the remains of the 2 stalls. And with the help of Reen and the others on top of that, the Grand Market was finally able to open for the day, albeit behind schedule. Well, doesn't this suck? Thanks to you 4, we were able to open the Grand Market for business today a bit quicker than I expected. I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am. Oh, there's no need for that. We barely did anything. I'm just glad no one got hurt. All the more reason to thank you. A merchant's stall is his livelihood. Any action taken against it can throw him into blind rage, and it's hard to bring someone back from that. It would seem the problem facing the merchants in this town are quite grave indeed. The Provincial Army may have intervened, but it's difficult to believe they'd make no attempts to find an amicable solution. Quite right, it's clearer than ever now that they have no intention of trying to resolve any issues involving the market. I can't see that changing unless we decide to just accept the sales tax increase and keep quiet about it. Still, you think they'd at least be a little more subtle about the whole thing? There's no way those 2 merchants are just going to accept this and move on. No, I suppose they will. Don't. And if word gets out about this, it's not inconceivable for certain groups of people to begin boycotting the marketplace. It's Something definitely has to be done, just not sure what. Is something wrong, Rain? You're awfully quiet. Are you feeling unwell? Sir, I have a favor to ask. Would you consider allowing us to investigate this morning's incident? What? Are you suggesting that we attempt to find the perpetrator who destroyed the merchant's stalls ourselves? It's a kind offer, but as I said yesterday, this is our affair, not yours. You're a student, you have your own studies to worry about, and I wouldn't feel right interfering with them. We're students training for the military, though. We can't just stand by and allow something so unjust to go unchallenged. It's the Provincial Army's responsibility to address this, sure. But they're shirking their duties here, and that reflects poorly on us all. Well, that's true enough, I guess. But do you really think we're up for something like this? I kind of have to wonder about that, too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just amateurs. We should at least check with the instructor's there first and see what she thinks. She's already told us. Put your heads together and think, and I'm sure you'll see what you need to do, her words. It seems like exactly the sort of thing she meant, at least it does to me. Oh. I see your point. Perhaps matters such as this may fall under the scope of our field study after all. Yeah, you do make a good case. I'm still not sure we're up to it, but I guess it can't hurt to try. Neither seek nor shun the fight. Very well, we shall do what we can. Are you really sure about this? I'm certainly not going to say no. I'm very concerned about the market and the safety of our merchants. So if you're 100% sure, I have to admit that we truly would appreciate anything you can do for us. Thank you, sir. We'll do everything in our power to find the answers for you. Just be careful, don't go seeking out trouble. I don't want you kids being put in danger. We're dealing with a criminal who acts under cover of night. He may be capable of a lot more than just thievery and vandalism. Remember, I'm responsible for your safety. If anything would happen to you, I couldn't even look Van Dyke in the eye anymore. We'll be careful, we promise. I know I will at least. I probably need to be more careful than anyone else here. Now that that's settled, we should act quickly. Yeah, let's get this investigation started. So, first things first, we need to decide where to investigate. The logical starting point would be the Grand Market itself, the scene of the crime. Can't argue with that. We should probably get statements from those two merchants before anything else. Indeed, I anticipate they've calmed themselves by now, so perhaps we can get something a bit more substantial from them. We still have to ascertain their innocence or guilt in the matter as well. We'll need to keep a close eye on the time, though. We missed the last train toward Heimdallr. We'll have no way of getting back to the academy today. Plus, we've been given other tasks too, and I'd really like to get them done. In short, we need to keep moving. Our deadline is 9 p.m. Let's use every minute we have to accomplish everything we possibly can. Understood. You bet. Right. We're already sounding like a leader. Alright, save the game. Okay, well with that, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next one. But we will go find the missing wallet, do the other thing, and solve the mystery of the Grand Market. So until then, see you later.